Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, elephants and zebras, gypsies, and the she. So today's episode is a cooking episode, a food episode, and the reason is because the wife liked what I cooked last night, and it's something I've never made before, so I wanted to share it with you. And believe it or not, the recipe is still there, sitting. The window is still open, and I had this thing turned off last night, and when I turned it on, it just opened up. Anyway, it's called, it's actually a very simple title. Let me go up. Pork chops with balsamic glaze. And lost my internet connection, but anyway, so sorry about the hair, but we both liked it, so I figured I'd share it before I get to the recipe, because it's really a simple, straightforward recipe. It's quick and easy. Now I have a tendency when it comes to meat to maybe overcook meat, which can make it a little tough, but I don't like raw food. I don't like raw meat anyway. Raw vegetables are okay, but not raw meat. So before I get to that, let me do this and ask if anybody would be kind enough to get us a pizza. It's been a while since I've asked, and I can't ask on Facebook anymore because I'm not on Facebook anymore. So if anybody watches this, I'm going to have to do this quick because I just got told that I need to free up storage space. But anyway, a large pepperoni, half jalapenos with a Coke and a root beer. And I'll provide the delivery information below and the name of the pizzeria. It's in, I think, Fitzwilliam, called Ed's Crossroads. Anyway, so this recipe is really easy, quick, straightforward. Quick outside of, the fact that I cook it for a long time. And I believe it calls for white pepper, and I'm not sure why that is, because once you use the balsamic vinegar, somebody's behind the computer. Hey, who's back there? Probably one of the cats. Once you use balsamic vinegar, it's dark. So take your pork chops. Now the recipe also has an option for a pork chop seasoning, which I've never heard of or used before. So it's basically, I use garlic salt instead of regular salt because I happen to like garlic a lot. So salt or garlic salt and pepper. You can use white pepper, black pepper, it doesn't matter. And you put that on each side, maybe even around the edges of the chops. Put it in and use olive oil. Put the chops in. I use a cast iron skillet whenever I can. Whenever I can, I use cast iron. I like it. Plus, it gives you the iron. But you put it in the skillet and let it start heating up. While that's going on, you get about 2/3 of a cup. I don't always measure things, or I measure by eye. Some balsamic vinegar. Now, the balsamic vinegar that I used last night is something we've actually had for a very long time. Me and Carolyn got it at King Community Kitchen when we used to go there to get our weekly food box. And now we go to Helping Hands here in town to get our food box. But even here, sometimes they'll have some really good stuff. Let's see if you can see it. You can't really see it, but right up there. Once we got, that was also in King, a tub of shortening, but it was really, really good vegetable shortening, I've looked at it because I was going to buy some, but it's expensive, so I haven't bought any. But it was really good. It's a lot better than cheap old Crisco. Anyway, so olive oil, salt, pepper, balsamic vinegar, and sugar. Just a teaspoon of sugar. And it said about 2/3 cup of balsamic vinegar. I just eyed it and poured it in, and sometimes I use more or less of an ingredient. Once the chops have, like you got both sides already browned a bit, and they're cooking, you take some balsamic vinegar, mix a teaspoon of sugar in there, put it in the skillet, let it heat up, stick the chops in there, and cook them on one side for a while, then flip them, cook them on the other side. I do it back and forth because that way the glaze gets really thick and dark on each side. And then sorry, it itches underneath this thing. And then you take it out and you eat it, and it was really good. And she said, wow, this is really good. So I figured because she really liked it, I would share the recipe. It's it's called Callie's in the Kitchen, and it's pork chops with balsamic glaze. So I hope you like it. I hope you like the video. I hope you enjoy the recipe. This is not my recipe. This is someone else's recipe. And I will provide a link to the source so you can maybe make it yourself. And it was good. I did enjoy it. We both enjoyed it. So sorry about the hair, but have a good day.